Hey guys, I want to do a quick shout out to Not Lamb Productions for all your recording, engineering, mixing, and mastering needs. Please follow him on Instagram at notlam_pro. That is NOTLAM_pro. Not Lamb Productions, the sound of self-comparison.
Hey, it's Monique.
Hey, it's your girl JT.
Hey, it's Sade.
And I'm Philly, and you are now tuned into DCODED.
Hey guys, so for this week we are sipping on some Henny in champagne glasses.
Because, you know, we bougie like that.
And Appleton for shots. And you will figure out eventually why.
Who told us to drink Henny in champagne glasses?
Because we're extra.
What do you mean it's New Year's?
That's
New
us.
Year's is right around the corner. This is our New Year special.
So how come we couldn't drink champagne like a regular schmegular?
Because we don't wear pink and we don't think.
And we don't follow trends.
Okay.
Just because it's New Year, we have to drink
Thank
champagne.
you.
It's a Henny New Year. How you mean?
Anything
it's a
is
Henny
possible.
thing.
And we don't wear pink. Eventually, you guys are going to find out. Eventually.
We'll tell them in 2020. Maybe by the end.
You promised them that.
Listen, stay tuned. If you stay tuned to the end of this episode, you'll know why we say
No,
that.
not this,
not this episode.
The end of the year.
Wow.
365 days from now, I will tell you what we mean by why we don't wear pink.
Some gal already know. You know yourself.
Wow. I feel like every episode, ever since episode 6 and 6, we've been hitting certain shots, and I feel like we're getting closer and closer to the chest. Eventually,
Wow.
it's going to hit the chest, and then what's going to happen? We have a body. Okay.
Oh, with that being said, welcome, guys, to our New Year's special. So we still have our lowdown. But it's just going to be a little bit catered towards the new year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're bringing in a whole new decade.
Right.
So our first topic of discussion is going to be, what has 2019 taught you?
Wow. 2019's been
So
a
we have
year.
to, you know, we have some reflecting to do.
Yeah.
Sing that Jeopardy song.
See, I think every week I should have a new theme song. A couple weeks it was Inspector Gadget. The week before it was Jeopardy. I don't know. You put me on the spot. Now I can't think of something.
You're known as the rapper, so you better hurry up.
The year's wrapping up, and I promise you guys are freestyling. Stay tuned. If you guys listen to this to the end, they may or may not be our
How
freestyle.
many promises are you going to make?
I
They're
had
gonna come for us, you know?
Listen, I didn't give them promises. I said eventually I'll do it, but I'm saying this might be the episode. So listen to it to the end, and there might be a surprise for you.
That's so
Might be a confetti. It might be a rap. I don't know.
So wait, 2019 taught you that you could rap.
No, I knew I was a rapper since I was in middle school. Okay, these are called hidden talents. I was freestyling in my bathroom before I came to school. Before all you guys were in class, I was freestyling in my room.
Okay. Okay. So what has 2019 taught us, guys?
Let me start. 2019 has taught me to take risk. I think there's been so many times in 2019. Like at first, I started it in England, and I had to take risks so many times because
Right.
I was out there on my own. And then I took a risk to come back home
Right.
and to be happy here. Because I'm like, yo, what if I go back to Canada and I'm bored and
Right.
I'm, you know what I'm saying? And then
Right.
starting this podcast with you guys has been a risk.
You're right.
Starting my new job has been a risk.
Right.
Like, there's just been so many. And the thing is, risks come every year.
Facts.
You
Yeah.
just have to decide whether or not you're going to take
Facts.
it. And I think this
Facts.
year, everything that came my way, I'm like,
you
yo, let's
took it.
do
Yeah,
it.
let's just go ahead.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. And
yeah.
God is good because
God is
none of the
amazing.
risks that I've taken have failed me.
The
No.
devil's
There-
line, I rebuke it. Especially around Decoded. I rebuke it right now.
There is no risk. Like, even if we can, what is failure anyways?
What is it?
Because the thing is, like, let's say there was a risk that I took and I wasn't like some man, you know what I'm saying? You took some risk on some man. I'm like, let me try this one, you know? And it might not have ended in the way that I saw it to be. However, I still learned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it was more so a learning experience.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like, there's no failure in life. So, and I think when we have that, when we have that mindset,
Yeah.
we're gonna be more likely to take on certain things. If you believe that there's failure in life, you won't go for nothing.
Facts.
You won't go for
Facts.
nothing. So for
Facts.
me, 29 taught me to take risk and trust that I am being led and trust that nothing that is for me. Listen, don't let me preach on this episode. Eh?
Oh, you better preach.
Yo, this is the episode to
Nothing
preach.
that is
Episode
for
9?
me will miss me.
Facts.
Thank you.
Amen.
Amen.
Nothing.
Yeah,
if it's
amen.
not for if I don't have it, it's because it's not for me.
Amen.
Not because I can't get it. Not because it's not out there.
Okay.
But literally, it's not for me.
Well, you
And
might as well just do my top me then at this point.
Wow.
And listen,
Skip JT.
maybe it's not for me right now. but 2020 it might be mine.
Yeah.
2020 it might be that and some.
Fact.
So you can't really stress when
Add
you
the
go.
tax.
Okay.
Hey.
You can't really
Tax returns.
you can't really stress when you go for something and you don't get it. You have to
Mm-hmm.
trust that there's a divine reasoning behind your
Facts.
life. You have to
Yeah.
trust that certain things are just meant to happen in certain times.
Amen.
Amen and amen.
And saying that with the time, and I
So
think I
I
should
already
go.
need a tissue. Like, what is going on, you guys?
The fact that you ended on timing, I feel like I should go next because for me, it's like it's all about timing. It's not necessarily how your year starts; it's how your year ends.
Come
For
on.
me, for me, if someone told me at the beginning of the year, like, "Yo, you're gonna," like Monique said, "You're gonna take so many risks." I feel like I've done so many risks this year that I've done in this year more than I've done in past years because I don't know. Like, I'll take a risk. For me, I'll take a risk and then I'll slow down. But I think this is the year I'm like, as long as I'm taking a risk, I'm gonna go until
Yep.
the
Full-
wheels
full
fall
gas,
off.
full
Until
gas.
the wheels fall off. And that with me, with a new job and with Decoded podcast and all that, like actually taking risks and stuff that coming out of my comfort zone. Like the beginning of the year, I wasn't happy where I was. I had a lot of goals for myself, and it's crazy. Literally, the month of November. Okay, I should say October because that's when we started our podcast. Literally, the month of October, everything happened literally weeks apart. It was crazy. When God has a vision for you and God has a plan for you, you should not rush God. Because I was always rushing, like, yo, I want to do this. I have this career plan. Like, I need to start this
I'd be
career.
getting upset at him.
I'm like,
sometimes, too.
like this is time. I went to school for this. This is it. And then God said, yo, chill.
It's
Chill.
not your time.
It's not your time. And now that he's finally given me the career that I've been asking for, now I see it right now because there's a specific role that came up. And that role, I swear on anything, that role is meant for me. And now I have it. So what has taught me is don't rush God's timing and definitely take those risks because a year, the 365 goes by all the time and you haven't done anything. You look back, you're like, yo, what did I really do in this year? And I really want you guys to make that as a goal for 2020 is take a risk in 2020. Do something that is uncomfortable for you. Come out of your
and do
comfortable
it till the wheels fall off.
zone.
Yeah.
And do it till
Because
the
sometimes
wheels
you'll take
fall
a
off.
risk and then you'll be like, oh shit, like this is not what I wanted.
Exactly. There's going to be a lot of trials and
But
tribulations.
isn't that good though? Like you take the risk and you realize that's not what you wanted.
But at
If
least you
did
did it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
If you didn't take the
Exactly.
risk, you wouldn't know.
Exactly.
You would have no idea.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't rush God's timing, and you're probably not where you are right now because it's not time for you right now. So, yeah, and don't compare your life to other people's as well too. Your time's coming. So.
We could write a whole book.
Yo, don't tell me to write a book. 'Cause you know I'll bring pen and paper next time.
Oh, I'll
Any
be here
publishers out
typing.
there, this is
Why
your
do we need a
call
pub?
in.
Oh no, I'll be the editor.
We know.
So what you want? So all right. So you want to take more on yourself right now?
I need more than just 10%.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
For me, 2019 has taught me that motivation is crap. Motivation is just for the moment.
Okay.
So for so long, I've always relied on motivation to do anything. Like my whole life, I would sit there, I would listen to all these motivational speakers. I would have quotes in my room. You know, I would literally think that, okay, if I read this, I'm gonna be motivated.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this year I realized like motivation is literally just for the moment.
Yeah.
You are only motivated for a moment. So just as fast as it comes is just as fast as it leaves, right? So this year I've decided to rely on, or even moving into 2020, I've decided to rely on determination.
Come on.
I've decided to rely on consistency and leave motivation behind. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with motivation, but I'm saying it's just for the moment.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what 2019 has taught me.
I love that. Determination and consistency. That's big.
For me, 2019 has taught me to set boundaries for those around you and to protect my own energy.
Come on.
You're right.
Because, and I don't want anyone to at me, but it doesn't matter if you're a friend, family member,
Facts.
it doesn't matter. You have to set boundaries for those around you because they
Facts.
will drain your energy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why do you think I have
And-
bags? Oh.
I'm the type of person where I think I'm a good friend and
Yeah.
I I like when my friends come to me for anything.
Right.
And I've been like that for years.
Right.
But this year, there's a lot going on in my life. And I'm like, honestly, I need to take a step back.
Yeah.
You need to, this is your place.
Yeah.
This is your place.
Yeah.
This is your place. And you guys need to stay there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to stay in my own bubble and I
Yeah.
need to protect my energy just
Yeah.
to keep my own sanity.
Yeah. I love
And
that.
I feel like I'm going to bring that into 2020 and
Yeah.
to beyond, because
Yeah.
I feel like my own sanity and my energy needs to be protected in order for me to fulfill and to do anything that I need to do.
Yeah.
Facts.
So
Facts.
That's real.
that's for me.
Yeah.
I love
Ooh.
that.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
right.
this.
Yeah.
Listen, don't steal our ideas, because we're gonna put it in a book. So nabada. If you wanna quote it, you better at us same time too.
They could take it now because that book's not gonna be free. So. Okay, so our next segment, this is going to be the hot and nots of 2019. So this can be anything in the media. I don't know. It could be friggin' what's her name? Issa Rae. It could be anybody in the media that has done something monumental in 2019 and someone that was not so hot in 2019. What do we think? And why are you sipping?
Because I'm stressed already.
Sheesh.
I'm just preparing myself.
Okay, let me sip too.
Should I go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, good.
Oh, the devil's a liar. For me, the hot for 2019, the top of my list is Top Boy. I feel like that
Yeah.
show.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
I feel like that show, no matter where you were,
Yeah.
who you were speaking to, I'm not talking about the old Top Boy. I'm not talking about the one Drake had nothing to do. I'm talking about the new one Drake had his hands in. That was fire. That was good. I liked it because it was something that Drake did, and also it was something relatable, and it was also teaching us not a lesson, but it was teaching us about like a different lifestyle that we don't touch too often. Even if we do, it's painted in a certain light. But I feel like now that we brought into light this year, people can kind of see and understand why these young men do these certain stuff, because their backs are against the walls and they don't have any other options, and because society doesn't provide them with any other options. So I really like Top Boy. I really connected with it. It was amazing. Most of the time I don't even watch those kind of shows, but I really liked it. So I feel like that was a hot for this year.
It was. It definitely was.
Speaking of Drake and Toronto, the next one will be the Raptors. We won the championships.
That was this year.
So
Yeah, that's
definitely.
big.
Wow.
Definitely. I feel like that was a hot for us. It was hotter than Africa in the city that day in the parade, but it was a hot. Okay. Finally, Toronto, the underdogs. A lot of people didn't think we would make it, but we did, and we won our first championships. That's a really big victory for us. So shout
And
out
we're
to the
still
Raptors.
killing it.
And we're still killing
Still
it.
killing
and we're
it.
still blocking shots.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I couldn't tell you what's going on right now in the game. I became a fan. Literally.
And what's my Serge Ibaka still fine?
Wow. Can
Serge
we?
is
Let's
doing
park.
his
Serge
thing.
Ibaka still fine.
Let's park the car, the boat, whatever we're driving today. I'm not sure because I feel like we all came in different.
I'm on a unicycle.
Nah,
What's
today,
it?
today we're all on the boat. Today we're all driving the boat.
Okay. Yeah,
let's
We got
end the year
Henny,
right.
Okay.
We got Henny. We all driving the boat.
Okay, you're driving the boat. Okay, that was a good one. Serge Ibaka. Charlamagne
Moment of
asked
silence,
you.
no?
Charlamagne asked you all the necessary questions, so I don't need to get into that.
Yeah,
if you
that
guys
was
know
good.
what he
I
asked
watched that
him,
yesterday.
if you guys know, you know why he asked him. But Serge
You
Ibaka,
know me. I could be your stylist, Serge. Just hire
you're
me.
African.
I'll-
I'm African. Like, can we just have a
I'll be
traditional
there.
African
Listen,
wedding?
I could be your cleaner. Just put me in your space.
I just want to be.
Let me in your
All right.
washroom. Listen, I will.
This is a good topic.
I will
So
clean
you're
your
the
washroom.
cleaner. I'm the stylist. JT, you could be the cook because
No,
you
I
like
said I
African
want
food.
How dare you? I said I want to be his wife. How dare you? But the cook.
wife. A lot
cook
of
for
men
him.
think it's the same thing.
Okay,
How
but
dare you?
okay,
I
but
said
hello,
Serge.
JT. They say, what is it? The way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
What would Shade be?
I'm gonna be his wife, so everything's all locked off.
So
You guys can't be
what's
anything
Shade,
else.
the mistress?
But you just said you said you're not gonna cook.
Okay.
I'll
I
cook
didn't
for
say.
him.
I didn't say. No,
I'll cook
no.
for him.
It doesn't work like that. Another woman can't cook for my
Wow.
husband.
But you'll let me clean the washroom, though.
You kidding us?
That's fine. Your man's outfit.
Let me give you a PSA.
what you see him wearing to dinner.
Let me
just
give you
know
a
I put it
PSA.
together.
All those
Wow.
job offers are off the table. I'm his cook. I'm his designer. I'm his cleaner. I'm his whatever he needs me to be. I'm that. You guys can.
All right.
Don't worry. I'll send you guys emails once in a while. Like,
I need my invoice.
and get out of here. That's not happening.
Funny.
I'm also going to talk about another hot. Well,
You have bare hots. I'm thinking you're going on to your knots.
oh, this is awkward. The reason I have beer hots is because my knots. There's not a lot of knots.
Oh, okay.
One that kind of just, sparked conversations in a lot of DMs and group chats is Jordan Woods and Tristan Thompson.
Oh,
God.
that I
thanks,
forgot.
I feel like that was a not.
I feel like it was a hot because I feel like
A hot
Jordan.
for her.
No,
the
the
way
way
she
she
flipped
hot.
that,
Yes.
flipped
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
and that's why it's a hot. I in my notes it says Jordan Woods, but I want people to know the situation as where it's inspired from. It's a hot because sis flipped
She
her
blew
coin and blew up off of that because everyone thought, oh, she needed Kylie. At the end of the day, what people are forgetting is Jordan's been successful. She's been rich. She's from a rich family. People actually thought Kylie was her source of income. Huh? What?
Well, she did live with her. I don't know if she was paying rent or if Kylie was just being nice.
But let's be real. How did they become friends? Because they all live in wherever they live.
Yeah.
So
Cala-
you have to
around the same
you
circle.
have to be some type of status to
Me,
become friends.
I
with
don't
her.
care if Kylie was a source at the moment.
outta
Right
here.
now, you're doing good without her.
Yo, sis is
You
in her
know,
bag.
She
Yo,
is.
the way she flipped that, it made me
Good
want to do
for
something
her.
stupid and just flip too.
flip this boat.
Yeah. So we're on a boat. It's been confirmed. We're on a boat again.
We're all on the boat today.
Okay. Unfortunately, my knots are gonna be like all the deaths. Unfortunately, for me, it'll be like Nip, Juice,
Oh, yeah.
Pops from the Brain Bros, like all of that. Unfortunately, that's not hot. It sucks when we do lose people in the year. I would love for us to go through the year and not lose people, but unfortunately,
And when
it
we
has
lose them
happened.
so tragic.
it is tragic. Unfortunately, like especially the way Nip was out, it was unfortunate. His own hometown, in front of his own store, like it's unfortunate.
Yeah, no.
Rest in peace to Nip. My prayers are with Lauren London too. So yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. Monique.
Whew, that was heavy. Okay. My hot is the Netflix series When They See Us.
Oh, okay.
That the way that shifted my whole heart.
Yeah.
Literally reignited my
Yeah.
passion for Black men, reignited my passion for us as a community.
Yeah.
The way it was presented, like in such a real way, the fact that it was based off a real story, Black men finally being able to share their voices. I don't know, the way it was put together, the fact that it was a Black cast, Black producer, Black, like, you know what I'm saying? Just it was just well done. And I think that the world actually took their time to hear it, so that's why it's my hot. My not, on the flip side, is that
I'm scared. I need to take a sip.
Tadashi 6ix9ine.
Tadashi.
Wow. I was like, wait, who is
Whoever
that?
Tadashi is, please stand up.
Ted Shiki, what's his name?
With the real Tadashi, stand up.
Takashi.
This girl wants to say
Takashi
Daishiki at a point, I feel like.
Takashi 6ix9ine.
Yes.
Cancel his whole thing. Everything needs to just cancel with him.
I
So
heard he's
he's
coming
getting
out.
2 years.
2 years,
Yo,
but
after
he's
all that
already
singing?
served 13 months.
Yeah.
So he's literally getting out very
He's getting
soon.
out,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, I was kind of reading up on him, and like, don't get me wrong, like his father got murdered close to his home. And then from that, he feels like he's had a tragic thing in his life. So now he's in a space where he literally says, and it's so sad, he's like, I don't want to be a superhero because superheroes always die. I want to be a villain. But my guy's taking it to the next extent. He is out here paying, like it's a movie, like paying for people to get shot. Chief Keef, whatever my brother told me, got shot up because of this guy.
him,
It didn't hit him, but like still, like he's out here literally starting wars on streets. Then you want to be bad man and go snitch out the whole of your gang, bring up people who weren't even involved. Cardi B, bare people that weren't even involved in what you're doing.
Bare names
So
were
are you a
brought out.
bad man or are you like, which one are you?
I just want to know what he's going to do when he gets out.
And he's saying that he doesn't want witness protection.
Yeah.
He thinks he's so bad that he can just walk on the road.
He can walk on the road.
Okay.
He better go back to and delete all those things from his face.
Delete all.
Delete all, because
How
I
is he
looked
gonna
at a
do that?
picture of
Yeah,
him.
he has tattoos
I
on
looked
his
at a
face.
picture
What
of him.
concealer would work for that, JT?
So Kevin Aquan is a very good one. It's really thick. The consistency is perfect. It's creamy. He just
I
has
just
to do
think
two
I'm here
layers.
racking my brain.
I
to
don't
figure
know.
out.
I feel like, and maybe I don't know what his background is, but I feel like, I'm sorry, like, stop giving hip hop this. But we're not.
He's
we,
Hispanic, I
he's
think.
yeah,
Hispanic,
but
yeah.
we have never been this we're not this reckless.
No.
Like he's literally out here trying to be a hitman, paying 20 money on people's heads to have them killed. He's calling people. How many people did you kill? How many people did you shoot?
And this is the reason why, like, I don't
It's
know.
disgusting.
Our couple episodes ago, I said rap was for us. Now the rap is
For
open
everybody.
to everyone. The meaning of hip hop and rap is kind of gone.
And
now.
if you see my guy, he was a deli clerk, Sobeys, Fortinos. Okay, he was a deli
I
clerk.
like how you said local names for the locals to know. I love
He
it.
was a
I
deli
love
clerk working behind cutting chicken, okay, and salami. Now all of a sudden, my guy's just doing the most, and then people are looking at rap and hip hop as if it's Tadashi 6ix9ine.
I hate.
Wow.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to talk about the legal system. The fact that you can pay any of these lawyers to get your sentence from like 40 years to 2 years is wild to me.
And he snitched. He
Is
snitched on so
wild.
much people.
But the
Yo,
thing is,
no,
wasn't
they-
he an informant? That's why he was placed in that clique.
Yo, I heard
initially.
he was a Fed from day one, but I'm not
Yeah.
trying to have
Yeah.
the 6ix9ers come for me, you know? Because Mickey.
But wow.
yeah.
He was about to get life.
Yeah.
That is my not. Him.
Yeah. I know that's a good one.
whole
No,
life.
yeah. No.
My
That's a good one. No, that's a good one.
Well, I'll go with mine. My hot actually was You Guys Don't Come For Me. The song kind of got a little annoying, but Lil Nas X and Old Town Road. But
No, but
No,
it was on the
but-
top charts for a
but
minute.
because he broke certain records and
Yeah.
because his
you're
song
right.
was kind of like it
Yeah.
was a little controversial whether it was
Yeah.
a rap song or whether it was a country song.
Yeah.
And I felt like him being in that space, he kind of made people a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Lil Black Boy, like he shined when
Yeah.
that song blew
Yeah.
up. He made little kids like very happy and joyful.
At any birthday party,
You see those little
Yeah.
kids dancing that
Yeah.
song?
No.
I just sit down. I just say, this is not my time to shine. These are for the
loved
youngins.
it.
That's
I
for them.
loved it. And he has such a good story too.
He
The
does.
fact that he had like $13 in his bank account the day before he released that song.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
And
know
now
that.
That's
he's like,
inspirational.
So maybe I should drop a song
Wow.
now and my
Yeah.
$13 will expand.
now he's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
So my not was initially Jordan Woods and the whole Kardashian fiasco and how they kind of drew her out, but I had to change mine. Mine was Kanye, kind of siding with Trump. I'm never here for Kanye, but like I don't like Donald Trump, but Kanye, how he had to
Yeah, that was
that
a
whole
messy
Magna
move.
thing.
That was
Yeah.
messy.
Then
Come
he wore
on,
the
Kanye.
hat,
Come on,
and he
Kanye.
It was really
Yeah.
messy.
It was
He's
very
doing the
messy,
most.
and
Yeah.
it's a no for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
It was messy.
100%. Yeah.
Moving on to my hot. My hot was Tyler Perry opening his studios.
Yeah, that was big.
I just watched one of his interviews yesterday, and I just love everything he stands for.
Right.
He's so in tuned with the Black community, like it's wild. I didn't even know he's partnering up with BET to do some sort of like Black Netflix.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
Yo,
keep
black people
in
are smart.
right, keep in tune for that come 2020. And I just took one quote from the interview where he said, "We can't
Leave it to
keep-"
admin to have a quote.
Right? So he says, "We can't keep working for someone else. At some point, we need to pass ownership to our children. With great faith, you can do anything."
Amen.
Yeah.
So that
I
was
really like
so
that.
inspiring. The
Yeah.
fact that the pageants were in his studios,
Yeah.
and he's doing such big things in
Yeah.
those studios. So shout out to you, Mr. Tyler Perry. You were my hot of 2019. My not was Justin Trudeau in blackface.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just felt like I needed to bring something Canadian.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd be still living in
Let
this
the
country.
people outside of Canada know who Justin Trudeau
Yeah.
is.
So our prime minister had or took a picture back in the day. This was like back in high school.
Yeah.
In full blackface for
Yeah.
his Halloween costume, and it got leaked this Halloween. So was it
Around
this
the election. It was around the
Election.
elections.
Around the
yeah,
election
around the
time.
elections. Yeah.
So it got leaked, and then there was obviously a whole big controversy about that. But I just thought it was sad.
Yeah. It was really
so
sad. Yeah.
And because growing up, I would always hear my mom talk about his dad, how
Yes.
important it was
Because he
for
did the
his-
amnesty thing.
Yes, so they all were able to come to the country, and they bigged up his dad like no other. Because my mom was like, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be here.
Yeah, a lot
So
of
they've
Caribbean people
been
benefited,
Trudeau, followers. But when he did that, that was my not of 2019.
Just because your dad's great doesn't mean you're gonna be great.
Yeah, amen.
True.
So-
Amen to that.
And a lot of
Yeah.
people try to move like, oh, you didn't know. Oh, but my guy was a teacher when he took the picture. eh?
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me
know.
you went through bare
and
education?
none of your colleagues knew either. They
Because-
all took a picture with him.
Because at that point, black people, we weren't allowed in certain spaces. Like, come on, if there's a black person there, and even if you were a black person, you said something, it like, why are you talking to Nika? Like, why are you speaking? Like, just appreciate it. Like, we've come a long way.
I have a next one on this thing, blackface thing. First of all, Kim Kardashian, take down your whole last campaign. Take it down. Because listen,
She at this point she feels like she's black.
I'm tired of, and this is let me not, because someone will shut down this podcast. Okay? Let me not.
Nah, say-
you're not
yo.
black.
Yo, looking
Yeah.
at those
I don't
images.
even. I'm sorry. Even if you have black children, you're not black.
It's funny. I saw
You are not black.
I saw a comment like that today.
And
You're
she's-
not black.
She's been blaming it on the lighting.
Dog, you're not black.
blaming on the lighting.
Yeah,
Which
the
light?
lighting and the photographer, which I think is wild.
They
You
knew what
can't.
they were doing.
Yeah.
Okay, but you mean to tell me you didn't sit down in studio and edit
Thank
the
you.
thing?
No, that
you
was-
know what you wanted it to
That
look
was
like.
either tanner, like whatever they use to make their skin darker, or makeup. Like you want to be a shade darker.
And then you know what?
Yeah.
You
can tell.
It's a phenomenon. What is it called? Because this year, a lot of people of Instagram models have been doing it.
oh yes, I've been seeing it on
the other
Twitter.
girl too.
Yeah, there's
the one
it was a
blackfishing.
shame.
Yeah.
Is it blackfishing?
Blackfishing.
Yeah.
They are literally wearing NC. You know the numbers.
NC45.
NC45.
Yeah,
NC45.
they're wearing NC. That's not for them. And then trying to say it's their
NC's
skin.
not for them. They're wearing NC's not for them.
Neither is NW.
NCNW Minicare is not for you, okay? And they're wearing it and literally doing injection here, Botox here. You're not black.
But yes,
Thank you.
but
for,
then
for the
when
people outside.
You're not black.
but
Like,
then when it comes to the protest, when it comes to police brutality, you're using your makeup wipes to take it off quick. 'Cause you know you can go back to your original color, and he's gonna
and
let
that's
you
the
go.
problem. Like
You-
Kim Kardashian, when she's ready to be black, she put on NC something whatever.
Yeah.
Then when my girl's trying to go sit where her family, you know what I'm saying, in different spaces and be, oh, my bestie, she posted a picture with bare black men and their wives, and they were all white women.
Oh, I've
okay,
seen that picture.
so now when you want to be white, and that's privilege when you get to pick and
Yes.
choose. Me, I can't choose. It's
Yeah.
NC every day.
Yeah,
I can't choose. So why
Facts.
can you
You
choose?
can't choose.
Facts.
I
to
take
be-
it back.
Well, I
Tadashi
mean,
can go on. Kim is my not.
nah, stick on the say nah, because Takashi is a valid one.
Both of
He's
them.
a valid not.
Both of them.
They're both your nots.
not to their whole life.
Girl said not to her life. But you love her husband though, so that's good.
No, you know the way she's moving, I'm gonna have to cut Kanye.
You love her husband, so if you love her husband, you must when
No.
a man. Let me quote the Bible for you. When a man and his wife come together, they become one. So you like both.
I'm not sorry,
They're
Kanye.
one.
I'm gonna have to.
Maybe that's why she thinks she's black, because
don't-
they've become one.
They
Because
become
their
one.
kids are technically
You
considered
literally, when
black.
you become someone, you become one.
You yourself didn't come out of your mother's. You're not black.
Yeah. But can we also just see the progression too? Because back in the day, these girls were in tanning beds trying to be like us. Now everyone's afraid of skin cancer and all this other stuff. They're wearing the NW and the NC, and Kim's making what's the body makeup she's making? So
Bronzer.
yeah,
Highlight.
Yeah.
like
yeah.
they're all. What is it gonna be next year? Like what are they gonna be?
It's
doing
like
They're
with
gonna
the
be like
bronzers.
6'9"
It's liquid bronzers
and
or
tattooed.
whatever.
Yeah, because that way you
Tattoo
can
their
just wash
skin
it
a different
off,
color.
right?
Yeah.
I'm tired of them.
If you guys want to be the same shade as, you guys have to go through the same struggles as us. You can't pick and choose.
You can't pick and choose.
So that means if you want to be that brown skin, walk in the store and see if they won't follow you around.
And then it's like not just
Yeah.
skin tone, but why are you lining your lips to your nose? You know your lips are not that big. You know, like certain things. Like
I
just-
overline my lips. I feel like this is
No,
a personal
but
attack.
it's fine. Like I feel like we can
I'm
accentuate.
glad you said
There's
it,
a
JT,
difference.
than me.
No,
Today the way I overline my lips with
no,
red
but
lip.
Josephine, JT, you're black. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like you're not black, so stop trying. And it's like it's kind of offensive because it's like what they see as
And
black.
she does it a lot. She does her hair when she did the braids.
Oh.
I think it goes back to the boxer braids. too.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
yes.
she did it so many times. Everyone's been coming for her.
Yeah, I've never. That's enough for me.
Now that we're heated, though, we're gonna get into our next segment. So we have a little game that we want to play called The Jar. So we've loaded up this jar with a bunch of questions. We don't know what the questions are. We only know the questions that we put in. So we want to see what everybody thinks, what they have to say about these questions.
I'm scared.
If you have, or if you don't want to answer, you need to take a shot.
And that's where the Apple thing came in. So
Yes.
if you remember the beginning of the show, I hope you're listening. So whoever skipped, I'm gonna give you a second. Hold on. People who skipped to this part, go back to the beginning of when we're saying our names.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yes, thank you for the Jeopardy song. Okay, so I hope you're back from that. So that's the reason why we had the Appleton for the
Yes.
shots. Yes.
So you're gonna take a shot of Appleton if you prefer
I'm scared.
not to answer the question.
I'm scared.
If you're brave, you're gonna go and answer the question.
And I think we should go in the order of how we introduce ourselves on the show. So
Wow.
number one is hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Ho, ho,
For a
ho.
little bit of inspiration, we don't wear pink and we don't think. So
Yo,
think
you
of
might
that.
as well. You might as well live by
Okay,
it.
I'm
Might
holding
as well
the jar.
live by
I'm
it.
scared because the way you guys fill up this thing.
Decoded jar. The decoded jar.
I'm scared.
I hope
'Cause
ev-
the way
You
I've
gotta
been-
read it out to us.
I can't take no more shots right now.
First question.
Where's your favorite place to nap?
That is so boring. Who wrote that? Whoever wrote that needs honestly walk out of the studio.
Like,
My favorite place to nap.
Nah, you need to pick another question.
No,
nah, let's just make it fair. Let her just answer the question.
my
I'm pissed,
favorite
though.
place to nap is in your man's bab jug.
Wow! That's how you end here. Thank you for listening to This Is Decoded. This is my type of episode. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, XFM. Because it might be your man she's in her bed, so you can ask, send the anonymous question.
Mommy, I'm sorry. I'm just joking. My favorite place to nap is in my own bed, under my own sheets, by myself. Maybe my puppy will join me, but that's
Girl
about
said,
it.
Mommy, I'm sorry.
Whose turn is that?
That took me out next. That took me out.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. That's what I talk about, spice and rum. That's what I call spice. Let me get
Why are you looking?
Because I want one of the skinny
Nah.
questions. I think the skinny questions are the trouble ones. Oh, this is... I might have to sit for this.
Yo, read the question
All right.
first.
What is your favorite scent or cologne on a man? Be specific.
Why would you need to skip for that?
The way my life is set up
I'm
right
about
now.
to open the jar and take out all these little questions.
A specific scent. I like that kind of like fresh...
Febreze.
Not the Febreze.
the Old Spice.
The Old Spice fresh
It's
scent.
like,
Old Spice
like just
scent.
took a shower.
Yeah, I like that fresh
Dove
scent.
soap smell.
Not the Dove soap. Sometimes it's unscented, so I don't like that. Yeah, like that fresh Old Spice scent. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Whoever wrote this question, I'm gonna come find you and fight you.
Yo, who wrote these questions?
What does it say?
What household chore do you actually enjoy? I'm about to walk out of the studio.
You like to cook.
Me?
Why are you answering the question? Sorry.
I barely know how to turn on my stove.
I can show you a tutorial.
I love to organize. So anything with organizing. So yesterday I organized my entire closet. I'm always doing that. So anything with organizing. I don't like to get my nails, you know. I
Okay,
pay too much
household
money.
chore. So you like organizing the
Organizing
laundry.
anything. Give me your fridge.
So come to
your-
my fridge then,
Yeah, I'll do anything.
because the way
Your
the
cabinets.
ketchup's been in there from.
Don't
I'll
kill
do
me.
all that. Any organizing thing.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So you could unfold the paper from this whole time.
All right. What would you do if you're invisible for a day? What would you do if you... Oh, yeah, it's twice.
That's
I was
awkward.
invisible for a day. Let's hope the feds aren't listening. Probably rob a bank.
But these are facts though. Like yo, if you're invisible,
that.
who's gonna see you?
It's got to do
I
something
like
with money.
that
Still.
answer.
Yeah.
Honestly, something with money.
Yeah, like who's gonna find you? The
I like
reports are gonna be
that.
like, I don't know, a ghost came and robbed us.
Part,
That's it.
Part
That's
two.
it.
Would you share the money with us?
I would.
You're good.
Yeah.
Me?
A little
You guys
something.
want to see me again?
My girl said a little something. It might be like last week and we get candy cane.
I'll send you guys a snap. Guys, I'm in Ghana, so let me know how the
No.
weather is.
Oh, why are you guys a local something and be on the plane?
Okay.
That's a good one.
Why is the jar over there?
Let's
We can
do
just
round
go in
two.
circles.
Round two.
Yes, we got
Let's
all
make
those.
it hot.
We got all those lame questions out of the way.
I told you guys to bring juicy questions, but did anyone listen?
Who
Alright.
filled up the jar with household questions?
Yo, this is killing me.
Oh my gosh. You guys know me already. Would you rather find your true love or a suitcase with $5 million inside? I feel like you guys wrote my name at the bottom of this. This one was printed for me. Okay, would you rather find your true love? I don't want to answer how I want to answer because I know you guys already know what I'm going. Or
$5 million a
$5
suitcase?
$5 million?
You can buy your love.
That's
sis.
how, nah. I'm gonna have to just come out of myself for a minute, think on a 2020 tip, and just say I'm taking the $5 million.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm happy. Finally,
Thanks,
Monique
Mo.
has been on the boat without
Yeah.
an
Yo,
invitation.
today we're all on the boat.
Nah, because
Huh.
listen, true love can do certain things.
Thank
understand?
you.
I would have to.
Thank you.
I would have to. Yeah, I would get any guy. And I don't want to pay for love though. But the way I would dress, any person would turn into my true love because I would
Yeah.
just splash money on them.
Okay.
If I want you to look a certain way,
$5 million goes quick though.
it goes quick, but I'd rather have $5 million than try and go find love and
That's
true
true.
love.
nah,
Forget that.
you know what? This year has taught me yes, you want love, but love is not everything.
It's
yo.
not
Yeah,
everything.
that's
Yo,
It's not
true.
everything.
Focus. Yo, I
It's
saw
not.
a tweet earlier today or earlier this week. It says focus on your career, focus on your goals. Like,
because that's when they
it's
come.
always about relationships. Like, I feel like for women, it's always, have you thought about marriage? Do you have a boyfriend? Like, I feel like every time you meet someone as a woman, the first three top question is, are you in a relationship? Do you have a
Dog,
boyfriend? Like,
when you're on
when are
the
you getting married?
why aren't you guys
when
asking
you
about
are-
how we're doing,
It's true.
career? Like, yo, why is it always about relationships?
No,
Yeah.
listen. If I had $5 million and I took myself on a nice cruise,
Thank you. Your
I'm
mental
sitting.
health.
I'm sitting on the beach,
Thank
sipping
you.
Henny in a champagne glass.
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? And I can bring all my
they better
friends
do it
with
too.
me.
They better not
We
say
could have
nah.
we could have a live decoded show on the beach.
Ooh, now
That's
you're
true love.
talking.
What
That-
about, what
that's
about
true
the
love.
listeners?
That's-
how they gonna get there? Some of them can't. Not right now.
Share this episode and you might enter for a chance to no.
Who
But
wants to pay for the trip? Because I just want to know. We're giving too much
nah, but
promises.
true love is more than man.
Yeah.
True love can mean a variety of things.
Thank
I
you.
rate it.
Yeah.
So
rate
yeah.
it.
Yeah, you answered that. I just want to know why. How come, I want a question where someone's gonna take their shot. So I hope you guys.
It's probably this one.
I'm scared.
You spoke too soon.
No, it's good. I'm not taking no shots. It's sad. It's so me. I swear this is the person knew. Would you rather be rich or famous? Like, fam, this is me in a question.
Famous.
Famous.
You live like you're famous right now.
Since I'm already famous, I would rather be rich. If we're being honest.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, I admire the people who are rich, but you don't know who they are. And they'll walk out their house and no paparazzis, no nothing. They can go to Whole Foods, In and Out, but no one knows who they are. I think I want that lifestyle. I would
Okay.
just rather have the funds and none of you guys know who I am.
So you're not trying to share.
That's me.
No, it's not even trying to share, but like I'm thinking in terms of like robbery or people always asking you for
Yeah.
money or like people just seeing they just expect so much from you.
Yeah.
You just want to have a regular day.
Yeah.
I just rather be rich and no one knows. I just go back to my nice private house. That's it. So yes,
As I said on the last episode, a private life is a happy life. So that would be me.
Hey man, I think this day and age that saying, everyone feels like they need to show what they're doing.
No. That life lock off now.
Yeah, that was me early back then. Now you let me know where I am.
All right.
Please tell me it's a
Yes,
shot.
it's a shot.
It's a shot.
It's a shot. It's a shot.
It's a shot.
It's not a shot.
Oh.
Would you rather a kinky or romantic sex life for the rest of your
This
life?
would be a shot for me.
Oh.
Yeah, I know it'd be a shot for you.
This would be a shot for
Answer it. Answer it.
Wait, read it again.
Would you rather a kinky or romantic sex life for the rest of your life?
Wow. I want to know your
I
answer.
really want to know because
I'm happy you got this.
She's booed up and because she's
Okay,
booed
this
up.
honestly, I would probably rather a kinky sex life.
Ooh.
And you know why too? I feel
Okay.
like I can save the romanticism for like dinner and other events. Maybe a nice bubble bath.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, so
But
you
when
can
it's-
save that for other moments in your relationship.
Okay.
I love
Because
it.
sometimes you don't have time for romance. I'm sorry.
Sometimes, like Jay-Z said, you ain't got no time to take no panties off.
Yeah, sometimes
Whoa,
you don't have
Jay-Z
time
said
for
that in Drunken Love. Let's go pull up and go listen to that. I didn't make this up. Go listen to Drunken Love. Oh, before you.
I'm dead.
Ain't got no
so
time.
yes, a kinky sex life.
So can
for
we
sure.
expand a kinky as in
Just fun. Anything you feel like doing in that
Yeah.
moment.
machinery and weapons and
Yeah, like if you want to bring like, some
I mean,
Some-
we
some
don't need all the
handcuffs.
extras.
okay. Some stuff.
But yeah, kinky, it's quick, it's fast,
It's fun.
It's what you need at that moment.
And satisfying.
And we'll save the romance for, dinner and other times.
I rate you.
Okay.
I rate you for answering that question.
Okay. Oh.
shot.
Yes, another shot.
Hey.
Wow. This is really round
Mistakenly
two.
send nudes to your boss or your mother.
Wow.
Whoa.
I wish I got that question still.
Wow. I'll answer.
No.
You know what?
No.
Boss.
I would rather my mom.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Where do you think I came from?
That's yeah. Actually,
My mom
boss.
hasn't seen me glowed up though, this is glowed up JT. My mom hasn't seen certain parts.
And in a nude, you're not just posing
Yeah.
like
Oh.
you're skin out in a certain
You're
way.
being seductive.
So auntie's gonna see you skin out.
And it depends on whose son is getting that footage because certain levels
Yeah,
of certain
what if your
sons,
boss is fine as hell?
Oh God.
No. What if the person what if the person sending the news to, she's trying to impress? So your mom is seeing stuff
that's
that
a
she
whole
didn't
different
think.
type of nude.
But
Your
it's
mom
not
is
your
seeing
boss.
stuff she didn't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's not just a hey, here's a
Piercings.
selfie. Like
No, definitely not my boss. Still.
no. If you send it to your boss, you lose your job.
Yeah.
Or you can get a promotion.
I'm dead.
No.
Black woman? You think a black woman's getting promotion from a nude?
No, but he's seen as like, oh shit, this is what Shade's working with.
Mine is a woman.
Hey. Oh, you never know. This day and age.
okay.
Oh, that's what Shade's
So
working
does
with.
that change your answer?
No, it doesn't.
It would still be your mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
You don't know these bosses nowadays. 2020, they're swinging left, right, up, down. You don't know.
Monique, you
That
have
was
to
a
take
good
that.
one.
No, but I wrote it though.
Oh.
I don't want to do one I wrote.
okay.
Listen, I'm just being fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just having integrity.
The way you guys called her out quick. No, like you guys attacked her. I didn't even see. I'm here talking about people's bosses.
Oh. If you were to relocate to another country in the world, where would it be and why?
Why is she getting all the her
Why are you
like
getting that
yeah,
question?
these questions that
Should
are
I
like
go
meant for
again?
her?
Should I just go again?
Nah, it's okay.
I think we should just keep going until there's something juicy.
Okay, fine.
I'm tired of hearing about households and where you're traveling to.
You two got good questions though.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
I got the suitcase one.
But what are we doing with a suitcase?
Oh, you got paragraph right now.
Okay. It's not shot worthy, but it's good.
Okay.
Would you rather have unlimited international first class tickets or never have to pay for food?
What's up with you and traveling?
Yeah. Yo, this is actually wild.
This is all stuff for Monique.
This is
Like,
wild.
I know you. That's why you know my life is meant to be a certain way. Would you rather have international unlimited first class tickets or never have to pay for food at restaurants? I mean, I'm trying to eat good for my whole life. I don't need first class. I'll sit with the babies crying in the back.
But you never have to pay for vacate. I mean,
Yeah.
flights.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, never mind. I take it
amazing.
back. I
Yeah,
want the first class, and I'll make the man pay for my food.
Okay.
Listen, I learned a lot from you
Good.
girls. You guys think I'm not listening? I listen to these podcasts now, and I'm learning from you.
Okay, so my question is, don't kill me. On the top of the paper it says this week's words to live by, and then there's a question. So whoever didn't have time to type it out, you took a piece of paper from your quotes book. But the question is, if you had to make a porno with one celebrity, who would it be?
Whoa. Okay.
Ooh, let me rack my brain because you guys know I have beer husbands. Wow.
I swear you said all of them in the last 9 episodes.
Yeah,
This is a
but,
porno. This is next.
this is pornos. I have to really think about this. Me and this person need to be getting into this. So let me think. Wow, you really threw me off guard.
Well, the babies.
I was gonna say the baby. I was gonna say the baby, and I've
News
always had a
recently
crush on the baby.
Me, I couldn't make a porno with someone named Baby. I would feel like
You have to see these nudes,
Yeah,
my
you
girl.
gotta see them.
oh, because he put his thing on.
Yeah.
And it's nearly thing that can't do your name Baby and be showing those.
First
things.
of all, I wasn't expecting all of that because the baby's he looks small.
He's a baby.
He looks small, but he fooled me with those nudes.
I heard he's saying it's not him though.
If it was not him, I
But
would
they all
believe
say
it.
that.
If it's not him, I would believe
Every
it.
celebrity
Safari?
sex tape.
Safari.
Wow, Safari.
Wow.
There's my answer. Safari. Safari. No more questions.
Safari said that's me. Do you want more?
He owned it.
Thank you.
owned it.
That's my answer. It's Safari. I was gonna say Serge Ibaka, but it's Safari.
Oh, that would be a nice one, too.
I was gonna say Serge. Like I think me and Serge would have a lot of fun. Serge.
He would be speaking French in your ear too. That would be some international lovemaking.
Yeah. It's hotter than Africa in here.
Would you rather be unable to use search engines or unable to use social media?
Well, you do both.
I don't feel like I need to really search for much. Well, actually, no. I would rather.
Didn't you tell Google? Didn't you say Google's
Yeah,
our good friend?
it is our
I'll
good.
pull up the episode.
I know. I take it back. I want to not be able to use social media because I'm very private. So
You
Yeah.
basically don't use it now.
I don't use it now. I mean,
But-
who knows? Decoded might change me, but yes, I
Yeah.
would. I would, rather
Yeah.
use that.
Social media is overrated these days.
Yeah, I'm over it. Yo, I was obsessed with it.
Just
at
have
a
Bear
point.
Gal in your DM asking questions.
Inspector
This one looks
Gadget.
interesting. Why am I getting these questions? If you
Yo,
had
who
one
filled up the
superpower,
jar?
what would it be?
Yo, who's trying to tell you to be weird, yo? I'm gonna pull up on one of you
I
guys.
feel like I know these questions are coming from one particular cast member.
I know who wrote this.
No, you don't.
Remember?
I know.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay.
Okay, if I had a superpower, what would it be? Initially, I wanted to be able to read people's minds unless I saw that Taraji movie.
Yeah, what a man wants or whatever it's called.
Yeah, so not that.
She turned crazy.
I don't know. I would
Why don't you?
One
Why don't you
superpower.
duplicate that money you robbed from the bank?
But how is that a superpower?
To duplicate things?
To
That
duplicate.
is a superpower.
Okay.
Duplicate the money and give me.
That is wicked still.
I know.
To be able to duplicate things.
Okay.
Okay.
That place, I can be in 2 places
So
at
you're
one
like
time
a human
myself.
photocopier.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually sick.
Yeah.
You better photocopy me someone's son.
That's
Ooh. I might have to do a delete, alt, restart. And, I don't know.
Okay, my turn. How many more rounds do we do?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. I was about to send you as a text, but since she said it,
Dog, how is this another travel one?
No, this is
nah,
No,
wow.
put it back.
Put it
No,
back. Put it back.
Yo, God,
don't even put it back.
I-
Throw
I'm
it out.
shaking the jar right now.
God,
Throw
I
it out.
receive your blessings.
I know I'm shaking the
If
jar
you want
right
me
now.
to travel, just say the word. I'm there. I receive it. Amen and amen.
Like, why are you getting weird travel ones? Like,
Literally, it said travel again.
Oh, she's taking a shot.
I'm not.
oh, damn! I'm so. You guys suck.
What
at these
is it?
questions.
I don't think so.
What? Read it.
Are you a cat person or a dog person?
No. Who wrote this?
All right, this segment is over. Thank you guys so
No.
much for tuning in. To
Monique gets
Decoded.
different-
You guys just want me to take a.
No.
Yeah, I
Monique
know
gets
you
one
will.
more try.
You know my mom listens. You want to expose my life. I already know that's.
No. This is the New Year special. Come on.
New year, new things.
Oh, if it's
Yeah.
travel again. No, you guys don't want me to answer this. Listen
Wow.
to me.
You know what? Might as
Listen,
well.
wrap
I'm
it up.
done.
If you could start a charity, what would it be for?
No.
But you guys don't want me to answer that because you don't
where are
take
these
over
questions coming from?
Ah, you might as well answer it.
a charity.
Yeah, if you want to start a charity.
If I wanted to start a charity,
You know, you sound like she doesn't even answer the
Nah,
question
pick,
herself.
pick another one. JT, you go.
Here, no.
Yeah, give her your question. Let's spice it up.
this is.
I didn't look at my.
And then
I didn't
I'm
look
gonna
at-
give you this question.
Okay.
A guy is taking you on a first. A guy taking you on a first date. Ask you what would you like to do. What is your response? I hate when guys ask me what I want to do. You need to know what you're doing before you ask me anything.
That's a good one.
I
Yeah.
hate that. I feel like, dog, take some leadership, plan something, organize something, and I'll go.
Okay, let me play a devil's advocate. What if like you guys are getting to know each other, so he wants to get to know you, and that's the reason why he's asking.
I always say surprise me.
But isn't that how it should be? Like, I feel like the girl is more like wooed when you surprise
Yeah,
her.
so why you? I don't want to know.
I don't think she
The
needs to know
bar
every
is
last
so
detail.
low at this day and age in dating. It's ghetto.
My-
so ghetto.
It's true. He
So
might
ghetto.
take your ass to McDonald's if you don't tell him.
It's
No,
so ghetto.
they will.
Yeah.
they will. They will
so
do the
ghetto.
cheapest
So
thing
it's like
possible.
now it's like you literally have to before you ask him what his name is, you have to be like, so by the way, I like this, that, and that. Like it's like nobody cares anymore.
No,
That's
my
just
my perfect date thing is like, hey, be ready at 6. I'm picking you up,
Mm.
and we don't know where we're going.
Ugh.
That's my favorite. That
Mm-hmm.
you might just.
Anybody's sons listening? All right.
Drunk in love, we be up all night. Oh.
No time to take the panties off.
No. You know what? Let me just read this question. What do you do to unwind after a hard day? I just need to know who's inserting these questions. Because I was ready to answer.
You want
I
another
took a
one?
shot.
I know you guys think it's me.
I want to take a like.
Okay, here's the jar.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, guys. Like, who's writing? You know what? Let me.
We need someone to edit.
Like, who's writing these questions? Would you pose nude or on a billboard for $1 million? Sorry, I was reading that like I couldn't read. Would you pose nude? Would you pose nude on a billboard for $1 million? Oh, that's a good question. That's a really good question.
Think about, your African parents.
That's
Driving on the
honestly-
410 every day.
Right.
Honestly, that's who I'm thinking about. If it
Oh.
wasn't for them, yeah, that's who I'm thinking about. But no, I wouldn't do it because of my parents.
For $1 million.
No, I wouldn't do it.
You're
Wow.
lucky.
What
Me?
if they gave you the skin tone panties?
Okay, so if they
No,
give
that's not the question. It's nude.
But it comes out nude.
No, you're
me- no,
no.
because I'm thinking of literally my tits, my cootie cap, my ass, all out on a billboard on the 410.
Not even a 410 to 401.
My dad's mind is business
But
just
what
going to
if
clock
it was
in.
tasteful? Like
It's
it
not.
wasn't raunchy.
It's not. It's nude.
But that wouldn't be a billboard.
It's a skin out nude.
Okay, but why
Oh,
would
a
a
skin
skin out
out.
Yeah.
nude be on the
If
410?
it's gonna be a nude billboard, I'm sure it would be tasteful.
Honestly,
tasteful
me
nude.
personally, I love my body. So honestly, if
I
it
feel
wasn't for
like
my
you
parents,
would do it.
I would do from like, if it was one of those like I can cover like maybe like my nipples,
Okay.
and it's just like
Yeah.
stomach, a little bit of
Little
side
bit of
booty
ass.
showing.
Yeah.
I just be like, Dad, close your eyes when you get to the 410 and keel. Don't look at that board. Don't look at that billboard.
Or would you do it when they move back to Ghana?
If they move back to Ghana, I would do
you'll
it.
do it.
And if any of you guys take a picture and send them to her on WhatsApp, I'm finding you. But my initial answer is no. For that. But
Okay.
yes, no, I wouldn't do it.
Last round.
It's hotter than
Two
Africa.
more. You two and then.
Because these questions, I'm mad at you guys. I told you I had to come with questions like no one hasn't taken a shot yet.
What's the best concert you've been to and why was it so good? Beyonce. Lemonade. Till this day, that will be the best concert I've ever seen in my entire life. So yeah, Beyonce.
What?
Oh yeah, that's the point I'm leaving. Thank you for listening to Decoded this week.
I think I should do another
Who
question.
filled up this jar?
Not
Follow
me.
us on Instagram, Twitter,
No,
one
we're all
says-
doing one more round.
Okay.
AXFM.
No, more round again.
One more.
Do you think you rely too heavily on your phone? Why or why not?
Oh, that's not bad.
Did y'all not hear this is New Year's special?
Too heavily?
Clearly, people wrote these questions last night.
Everyone wrote these questions at work.
That's why you guys.
I actually did.
That's why you guys thinking like that. At work.
I feel like I do. I use my phone for everything.
Yeah.
Paid a lot of money for that phone, so I better. I use it for literally everything.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was the?
Do you feel like you rely too heavily on your phone?
Yo, that's so easy. Everybody does.
Yeah. I use it
Everyone
as my
does.
alarm clock. I put my calendar, like everything.
the way my dad has been finished for the last 2 days, and I don't know what to do.
And you're still
like-
using it.
It's like, how do you live life without data? Like, what do you do?
Yo, I just wait to like go to a Starbucks quick and use the people that Wi-Fi.
Wow.
Yeah, you just be
Listen,
asking
'cause-
Wi-Fi.
It's embarrassing.
Actually, and they look at you like, I'm sorry, what? Like, and then why do you guys put a password on it then? Like, if you don't want people asking these questions, like.
Can you
So-
pick another question?
Oh yeah, give me.
Okay, I thought that was.
There's only a few more left, so
No more travel ones, please.
If she gets on the travel, and I'm off of
Why
this.
everything for me is man.
That's a sign.
wow. Which question has been about a man?
Wow, I'm about to take a shot
Wow!
because I can't answer honestly.
Can you read the
Do
question?
you see her
though?
face too?
Oh, right? She looks
Read the
very
question.
worried.
What is your favorite body part on a man?
What's
Oh.
wrong with that question?
But do you see her face? Because I think I know her answer.
I know it too, but our
She
listeners.
took a shot, guys. She took a shot.
Are you kidding me?
Took a shot.
You want me to answer honestly?
You have to
Okay.
answer honestly or take the shot.
Tell us why you're not answering, because our listeners need to know.
Because certain people listen to the podcast. I'm joking. Okay, let me answer. I won't take a shot.
honestly.
Oh.
Okay, favorite body part on a man. This is hard. Lord help me today.
I think you should just be honest. Because we
Is this ASMR? Why you whispering, dog?
Because you know, we all know, all of us know.
Smith song, Be Honest.
Favorite body part on a man.
A manly man.
On a man.
A good looking.
I'm taking a
man.
shot. I can't.
Okay, so there you go. Wow, she downed it.
Wow.
So you
Downed
guys
it.
know, I know you know, every man listening knows
We all
which part
know.
of body part she likes.
It's his lips. What do you mean?
Nah, you already took the shot.
about lips. You could have said lips from when you saw like you. Do you see her face when she
I
saw
saw
that
her
question? She's
face.
like me. I can read the questions. I'm not gonna lie.
So wait, all these questions are at the bottom.
The way you're moving like we have one segment.
Am I? Nah,
She
that-
literally picked up the question,
Nah, that
read
one-
it, and put it on the floor.
Nah, that one is dumb. Like I'm actually pissed.
Who filled up this jar?
Okay, so it says you have to go out. You have to go without one for 3 weeks. Brushing your teeth, sleeping on a bed, heat during the winter season.
Sprinter.
So he's gonna have to go without one for 3 weeks. I'm sorry, I'm not sleeping on a bed then.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Nah, sorry.
we've been in the same boat.
Nah, but
Listen, not everybody sleep on bed, eh?
hey, I'll send you. My bed is nice and comfy. Don't worry about that. But like brushing my teeth for
Are
not
you mad?
or not sleeping without heat nah,
During the
that's
winter.
crazy. In this minus 15. I'll sleep on the floor or whatever. I'll sleep on somebody else's bed because you didn't specify. You said my bed.
Okay. So live a poor life with the love of your life, or filthy rich and alone.
Oh, this is a really good one for Felicia.
Wow.
Let me just sit back and sip.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm happy Felicia got this one.
I'm happy she got that one too. Wow, look at her.
Look, my girl had to move her
Wow.
hair.
This is the first time I see Felicia sweat.
Hey, she picked up the shot glass. Hey, she put it back
I'm
down.
putting it back down.
Okay.
Wow.
I know what you guys all want me to say.
No, it's
No,
what you
it's not
want to
what
say.
you
It's not
wanna
what we
say.
want to say. We're
Wow,
not in this relationship
this
with
is
you.
deep.
This is deeper than deep.
Yes. Listen.
You also have, Felicia, you also have the
you should have
option.
a rule. Take a shot. If you can't answer in 3 seconds, you have to take a shot.
No.
I would live a poor life with the love of my life.
Wow, that says a lot.
Felicia.
I would.
You are
honestly-
changed. You're
no,
changed with me.
I would live a poor life, and then I would hope my kids or someone becomes famous or rich. or
I'm
does
actually
well.
shocked Felicia said that, and that says a lot. That means
That means Boo Thang is doing
she's
the thang
what I
thang.
mean LOVE. That's her. How you spell it? Because no, she's not in love. I had to spell it out.
No.
Nah.
Boo Thang is doing the thang. Cause yo,
You know what it is? Because she had to think about it. I seen her crack a sweat a little.
I seen that girl move back box braids.
And you know what she
Yes.
did? I think she literally pictured her life like poor with him. I think that's what you did.
Right? Like,
That's
I
cute.
still have so much fun.
Oh, that's cute.
That's
Yeah, because you're not poor right now, but think about poor with nothing.
Nah,
Your belly
there
rumble-
was a point where I didn't really have much.
Yeah.
So,
That's cute.
yeah, definitely, I would live a poor life with the
That's
love of
cute.
my life.
That's cute. You guys, nobody ever told me this was a romantic thing. Let me just have another shot just for.
Yeah. Look, sis can't even read it.
Okay.
Who wrote tiny letters?
So fuck, marry or kill. Nas, Jadena, or Idris Alba.
Oh, that's a
That's
tough
hard.
one. That's a tough
Woo.
one.
I can't choose.
If
Y'all
you
take a
kill
shot
Nas, I'm gonna
because
fight you.
you kill any of them.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
Okay, so I am going to.
I know my answer.
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
I'm gonna have to.
This is hard. You're on your own. I don't even know how to help you.
You know what? F Nas.
Who? What do you mean?
Mar-
What do you mean? No.
Listen.
You don't want him to effort or kill. Oh, sorry. I don't
Okay.
know.
F Nas,
Okay.
marry Jadena, and kill Idris Elba. I'm sorry.
Kill Idris.
Yeah.
I would have married Idris.
Yeah, I would have married him too.
Really?
Yeah.
A Nigerian man?
But they're both Nigerian.
F Nas?
Yeah, Nas
Nas is a grandpa dog.
But they're both Nigerian. Him and Jadena and
up.
Idris.
No, all three of them are Nigerian. Nas
Oh,
is
yeah, they're all
too.
Nigerian.
Wow, nice.
Nas is Nigerian?
Yeah.
Since when?
No,
Isn't
he's Nigerian. Hold on, let me Google it right now before people come first. Nas Nigerian. Hold on, he's my husband. I know. I would know.
Wow.
See, Google never fails us.
I'm
guys.
okay. Me no want Nas a grandpa, yo.
Wow.
So you would kill
Next thing you know, say F Nas and
No,
you have to take
seen
bare
Nas,
tablets first.
though? Nah, Nas looks like he doesn't need no tablets.
So
no.
why him and
No tablets. Yeah, he's part Nigerian.
Yeah, they're all
Wow.
Nigerian.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
wow.
That's my final answer.
Lock off that segment.
All right.
That was the jar.
Yes.
That was good. I like
that
that.
was, yeah.
That was
that
the
one.
jar,
Yeah.
yes.
I hope you guys learned some stuff.
But moving on, though, because this is fitting with 2019 coming to a close, we decided to look back at what has been our top moments thus far with the Decoded podcast. So what has been our favorite episodes? Or what has been one of you guys' favorite episodes so far?
So mine is not really an episode, but I just love every time JT sings. Like, yo, my girl sang Inspector Gadget. She sang Adele, Never Mind, I'll Find Someone Like
I
You.
forgot that.
Inspector Gadget, never mind, I'll find someone like you. The studio has you feeling Mini man. Hey, yo, don't stop.
JT, hop in the booth.
To now Jeopardy.
She's always singing.
Like spitting bars, panty, no time to take off panty. I just think that all of those little moments have been really, really, really fun.
I'm a musician. I think in my past life I was a musician. That's what happened. And I'm trying to live that life in this life. And God's like, no, stop it.
And then episode 6,
Yeah.
when we talk about how bad we were as youths, like,
Yeah.
and,
that was a
and
good
when
one.
50 said that her mom would give her clothes and she would change clothes.
And her grandma, when she said her grandma's part, that took me out. I was in the car. I was in the car and I was dead.
And then
This girl says she's always been fly. I've always
always been fly. So like my mom would pick out my clothes from the night before. I would go to school in a whole new outfit.
Yeah, I rate it.
In like grade 1. I'm talking grade 1 and grade 2.
Wait, you mean the one that your mom picked out you didn't wear?
I didn't wear. My grandma used to put me on the bus. She used to be like, no, son, that's not what she left out. And I'm there looking at my grandma like, yo, who's wearing that sweater? Who's wearing it?
Sinead's talking about monsters under her bed. No, Mommy, you have to sleep too. Like,
yeah.
Mom, where we come from?
Yeah.
That was a
Clearly,
really
Sinead's been
funny
the same since she
episode.
was young.
Episode 6 is my favorite episode.
Yeah.
Episode 6 in the 6.
I was about to say that too. Mine was episode 6 when we asked each other those personal questions. We got a sense of like who each other were, who we are.
Yeah.
That's my favorite episode.
Yeah.
My favorite episode was episode 4, our segment, our message to our younger self.
that was
a good one too.
Dog, that was emotional.
Yeah.
Ooh. When Sinead started talking, and I was like, all right, tissue time.
Yeah.
And then when you guys locked me off and said, bye, Felicia.
That moment. Yeah,
Like,
that was good.
That was
That
the
was
moment.
good.
So
That was
yeah,
good.
episode 4.
Hi, Felicia. I don't want to hear yours. I don't want to hear it. But you can talk if you want.
I'm joking. How do I even like?
You better think of something on the spot. You better talk about. Who told you to come give Michelle Obama speech? Who told you to do that in the studio? You better think of an obstacle. You better think of a teacher who told you wouldn't make it. Something.
For me, it would be our very first episode, Don't At Me.
I was like, which one?
Because you know there's two first
The one we
episodes.
uploaded.
Yes, Don't At Me, the one that you guys heard. I love that because it was the first time us putting ourselves out there for you guys. It was more than just a group chat. Now you guys are part of our group chat in a sense. And my favorite moment was when we were talking about Adele and Skepta dated, and we were talking about like how we love to be a part of that relationship or see that relationship. That moment, we just got into it, and I just loved it. And that was the first time we did everything, and our nerves. And I'm just remembering like who we are now, because I listened to that episode and I compared it to the most recent. I'm like, wow, we have grown a lot. And Don't At Us, my all-time favorite, because that was the very first time.
But I always thought Adele was beautiful.
No,
she's a beautiful.
She was dating a hoodman at a point, but that's completely fine.
She's still dating some.
Yo, wasn't she dating
Skepta? I swear she's with Skepta right now.
That relationship, if I could be a fly on that wall just to see how that works, I just honestly. I just want to know how that works.
But
So
that
they
music,
seem so different.
That music would be fire.
Honestly,
Like,
Adele has
everything.
taken me to so many places I didn't think I could go.
Okay.
Adele has me crying in my room for no reason.
No reason at all.
Fam, I'll be in a good mood. Adele come, I'm like, all right, let's
Yo,
get
you know,
into Charlotte.
she came out with an album after the heartbreak ones, and she's trying to be like, I'm good now.
No,
and I'm like,
sister,
stop.
I need you to
Someone needs to
bring me
break
to
her
that
heart right
mode.
now.
No.
Someone break her heart, because I'm joking.
Adele is so talented. She's brought me to these places. It's like, yo, like, oh, someone like you? I see
And
that.
she's so personable too. Like just a personable, well-rounded woman.
Yeah.
This is emotional.
It is emotional. I did get emotional, but Don't At Us for sure. That was
I'm
it.
like, oh my god, like I'm just racking my brain.
Yeah.
Like, when was episode 1?
Yes.
It feels like we've been doing this forever.
Yes, November. Don't
Look,
At
we
Us.
went from taking a risk to being on the radio, dog.
Yes.
Who
Yes.
does that?
Yes.
You
we
better
were.
say that again.
We went from taking a risk to being on the radio,
Yeah.
dog.
Man.
And we couldn't have done it without you guys listening, because you
Thank
guys
you.
sending us these messages. Oh, you guys don't understand. Like these
The amount of
messages.
paragraphs we've got, yo.
Oh, you guys are
Who
amazing.
told you guys to send paragraphs?
Like, you guys are amazing. And then those of you actually sending dirty laundry
Dirty
too.
laundry.
Like, whoa. Like, I honestly thought you guys were gonna be like, forget you guys. But the fact that you guys actually trust us, and obviously they're honest people. I don't know who the hell you guys are to this day. Like, I don't. My personal fave's the girl with the bread.
The chicken.
The chicken one. That's actually another fave.
That-
That's an actual fave, because honestly, I thought our questions were going to be mostly like, people asking us about relationship. But when she threw that in there, sis, that's how you know sis was really mad about
she
her
really
job.
wanted to know.
Yeah. Thank
and
you
you guys share the podcast without us
Honestly.
asking. Sometimes I'm just like on a regular day, like scrolling through my Instagram, and they don't tag Decoded.
Yeah.
But I see someone post Decoded.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, is this how serious you guys are taking us? So for the fact that you guys are going so
Yeah.
hard for us, like
Damn.
just know we're gonna go hard for you.
Yeah, for real. Like,
And for all the people that are listening on their route to work,
yes.
so many people are just telling us.
You're decoded and driving. I think that should be
Yeah.
against the law at this point, because that's just you're driving, your eyes are closing. That's too much. You're decoded and driving. You can't be doing that.
You're laughing too hard.
Please decode responsibly.
My girl
okay?
said calculating cubicles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Think
I
of
love that.
Think of the people in their workplace, in their boring ass workplaces.
Yeah.
and we're just making their day.
Yeah.
Like this,
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know we're 8. How much number this now?
Episode 9.
Nine.
actually.
We're
Yeah.
9 episodes
Yeah.
in, and I just want you guys to know we're not going nowhere.
Yeah, and the one person who sent us a DM and said like, "Yo, this Lizzo thing, I want you to guys decode it." Like for you to actually be like, "Yo, I wanted to hear your opinions about this." That means a lot too. You guys can definitely let us know if you guys do want to hear us decode something. Send to our DMs. We will decode it for you guys too. Let us know if you want to hear our opinion about it. And sometimes we feel like, is this good enough? But you guys love it. Like it's really reassuring, and we love it. Thank you guys for the feedback. We couldn't have done it without you guys, and all the best in New Year coming up too.
Woo. So yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the last episode of the year. Please don't forget to follow us on Instagram at This Is Decoded. You can also listen to us once again on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube, and that's at Decoded. We love to interact with you all. Please feel free to slide in the DMs or email us at contactdecoded@gmail.com. And once again, we would like to thank all of our listeners again for tuning in. We are now 9 episodes in and cannot wait for you guys to see what we have in store for 2020. So
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, you guys. Wow. Yeah, that was pretty dope, right? That was dope, right? So I'm not only a rapper.
Can we say that in every episode?
I'm not only a rapper, a singer, but now I can also be a beatbox.
Now you're a beat, but okay.
I'm dead. So any engineer, I don't need you guys. I can do it by myself, okay? Anyways, bye and Happy New Year.